Hey guys, Matt here from our channel called Team Krueger,
Hey guys, Theo Axel here from our channel called Team Krueger.
and today we're gonna start Team Krueger reaction video, episode 434. Yes, so this feels actually from Jelly Fox Gotcha Animation 45. And just so you guys know which video you want us to react from your channel, leave a link for the video you want us to react from your channel if you give a shout out. Yep, so shout out to Jelly Fox Gotcha Animation 45. So let's see this. Okay, so this feels actually called The Psychopath I Met on Tinder Still Haunts Me. True anime horror story. So let's see this.
I met a guy on Tinder, and we really started to hit it off. We'd been chatting for a few weeks and even discovered we had a few mutual friends. I was pretty intoxicated one night, was feeling social and decided to drive to his place to meet him for the first time. Once I got there, we talked outside for a while and ended up vibing even better in person. I opened up to him about my health problems, and he opened up to me about his older sister, who had just passed away from a similar condition to mine. I was curious about his sister, but I definitely didn't want him to be uncomfortable, so I didn't want to ask too much about her. We walked into his house, and it smelled like 1,000 dead rats were rotting under the floorboard. I was still pretty drunk,
Jeez.
so I tried to forgive it because,
Ew!
hey, sometimes animals die under a house or in the walls, and there's nothing you can really do about it. I start to look around, and the whole house
Looks like a
like
dump.
a cluttered storage unit. He takes
Yeah,
me to his room, which
look
is
at Clean
seemingly
Bar.
normal, but I was so drunk that as soon as I hit the bed, I fell asleep. I woke up around 10 a.m., feeling very sober, and started to look around the room. I noticed that only girls' clothes were hung in his closet. I started to assume I've possibly been cheated with. Then I see a giant black binder on his nightstand. When he woke up, I decided to jokingly ask him, "What's in that giant binder?" Turns out it was every single episode of Golden Girls printed out. He said he read it at work, and it's the only show he'll ever watch. It was his sister's favorite show, and they both used to watch it together. I asked him what he did for work, something I definitely should have known by this point, and he dodged the question. I sat up and looked at the pillow I'd been cozily sleeping on. It had no pillowcase and
Weird,
was
there's
covered
blood.
what looked to be old blood.
Yeah, that's
It
strange.
looked like that the blood had been coughed onto it. I started putting the
Oh, cough
unpleasant
out blood,
pieces together
ugh.
and asked as sensitively as I could, "Hey, was this your sister's room? I noticed the clothes in the closet." "Yeah, and this is her bed. I haven't changed or washed anything. It just makes me feel better to be in her bed. This is actually where I held her when she died. And you remind me so much of her. I really, really like you." At that point, I felt really sorry for him, and I had no idea that he was so close to his sister. It seemed that he was suffering a lot and clearly needed help. He then slowly started coming close to me and casually tried to hook up with me. I was feeling very uncomfortable at that point, so I pushed him away. Doing so, my phone fell on the floor. I bent down to grab my phone.
Ew!
Is that really his sister down there?
Was the rotten corpse
Yeah, it's a dead body of a
his
sister.
dead sister
His sister.
staring right at me. I wanted to scream really loud, but I kept quiet. I have no idea how I controlled my fear and pretended that everything was normal. I reached for my bag to quickly use my inhaler He kept staring at me. There was a weird smile on his face, and he told me that his sister used to have one of those. My mind was racing to think of ways to get out of there. I asked him if he could get a glass of water for me. He said all right and went to the kitchen to grab a glass of water for me. As soon as he went to the kitchen, I grabbed my bag and got out of there. As I was driving off, I could hear him screaming, standing at the door, that why was I leaving? I was just glad that I escaped. I immediately called the police and told everything. Few days after, I found out that he was arrested for keeping the corpse of his sister and was later moved to the mental hospital.
Good, mate, just for the
To this
best.
day,
Yeah, that's what he
his
gets.
sister's dead face.
Yeah, that's what he gets for
haunts
trying
me
to kill his own sister, that
sleepless
murderer!
nights.
Remember, he didn't murder her. He must have kept his corpse. Because he really misses her, but that just must have been sick.
Yo, you can't do that. That's just messed up.
Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to comment.
I think that lady
and
just saw
subscribe
this
to my channel
the
if
guy's
you haven't
sister's
already.
corpse on her bed. That's just
See you
crazy.
again with
how'd
another
that get
creepy
there?
story. Until then, bye.
Yeah, I don't know. She's been seeing things, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't do that to his dead sister, that gross freak!
Yeah, luckily he's in a mental hospital right now. By any chance?
Yeah, hope for life, though.
Yeah, or who knows how long, but oh well.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, make sure to comment below, like, and subscribe.